This hypothetical comes from my brother, so credit to him. You randomly grow cat ears and a tail and have to convince the school you're not a furry. How do you do it?
Oh, God.
I have to convince.
You have to convince them you're not a furry. I'll add a little bit to it. Your ears and tail, they're like the little rainbow colors.
Oh, no.
Okay, but like, do they detach?
I don't think you make it on school property before you get beaten up. You're going to get...
Bro. Do you like? Can they detach?
No.
They just go like, hey.
You grow them, so it's a part of your body. You can't get rid of them, but it looks like it's the prosthetic ones, like the.
Could you not like say, hey, grab them and like give them a yank?
If someone tries yanking them off your head, which I'm sure will happen a lot.
It'll hurt.
It'll hurt, but it won't come off. People will just think that you have it on super tight.
Okay, so
really tight. The tails.
I mean,
Our cat is fucking around right now. What did you say? Anything to
How
anyone?
do you convince them? I don't fucking know. Like, please don't hurt me.
I don't think there's any way to convince anyone at that point.
Woo, yeah.
Well, it's just like, I guess I would do like a fool's like school, like what do they call them? Like a
PSA.
No, well, I
assembly.
guess
The school is like an assembly.
Yeah, an assembly. I would do an assembly, and I'd be
You
like,
would do an assembly to tell them you're not furry.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when like there's a kid that gets diagnosed with something and they have to do an assembly just to say that like no one bullied them. This is an awareness assembly. And then it's like you just get like outed as a furry in like a fucking assembly.
Well, it's just like, because I would have to go in front of everyone and basically.
You just tell them
like,
it's a medical condition.
Well, no,
Yeah,
literally,
it's a
because it's like
medical
I yank my ears and my tail, and it
yeah,
like,
but the thing is, it looks like the prosthetic, and it's rainbow colors.
and the tail wouldn't like pop out or anything.
No,
so
they
it's like-
pull it, and it's your actual tail, so it
just
hurts.
a tail wag.
Yeah, like literally, I would have to.
It wags when you walk.
Oh, wait, but she said it's a cat tail though.
No, let's just say it's like the rainbow husky tail.
Bruh, I'm a trigender pyrophox.
Yes.
Oh God.
See, I don't think you could stop what other people perceive of you. So at that point, you just kind of have to own it. What do you mean?
Lower the mic.
Oh,
There you go.
Adding to the question for you, Cairo.
Yeah.
You go to work, and you just
Okay.
have it randomly. What do you tell everyone?
blackout.
I can explain. I
This is just who I am.
no, like, I mean,
They know you're a furry though. So how do you
Okay.
explain that it's not because you're a furry?
okay, first of all, your mother's listening to this podcast. You're gonna have to explain that whole fucking thing.
Continue.
No, I don't know. I don't know how I would explain that. I just, well, once again, I mean, I would just like I'd be like, yeah, you can yank my ears like they're real. Like maybe I could like flick them to show. Okay, I have a question though.
Okay.
Do I still have my regular ears?
No, it replaces your ears.
Oh my god.
Bro,
You can't wear
Ew,
glasses.
That's fucking gross. Yeah, how the fuck would I wear glasses? They're just gonna be like,
You have to get new specs to go.
You have to just
like,
get contact lenses.
the what?
You can only wear contacts for the rest of the time.
I-
You'll be like
would-
you'll like get better eyesight because I guess that your eyes change too. You get a little like.
Okay, yeah, I guess let's say my eyes change too.
You know, I'm
It's like-
changing
it's
it. It
like-
doesn't replace your ears. It's just on top of your head. Like
It's like
like
Spider-Man
let's say
1.
the people that actually do put on like the little ears, it goes over their actual ears. Like when they go to conventions.
Okay,
I wouldn't want.
So you have two double
two sets
ears.
of
I wouldn't want that either. Are they functional? Can I hear out of both of them?
No,
Wait,
the other
what
one,
is
the tail and the actual ears, you can't move.
So they're like cancer cells. They're just growths.
Ugh.
Oh,
Let me tell you what, you wouldn't need to buy a costume for the convention.
no.
What's your sona? That's what everyone will ask
There
you.
is no escaping that. There's just no escaping that. What about every person that walks in that happens to be a furry?
Oh, God, you'll be their best friend. They'll try to talk to you.
No, that's fucking terrible.
What's your Twitter?
You know, like Ted, like the guy from Ted that like, tries to kidnap him.
What
He's
the?
like-
F-
he's like
oh
the only
yes,
talking teddy bear.
yes.
He's like the only cat boy, so you get kidnapped by some some really rich guy like that likes furries.
Oh, you gotta speak into the mic. It's not picking you up.
You'll be some pet. You'll become someone's pet. Someone will literally kidnap you from like Ted because you're the only like cat boy.
Cat boy. That's what they'll call you at school.
Yeah, that's literally what you are at that point.
Cat boy.
Cat boy.
All right,
Or,
I'll
like,
move on
Doggy boy.
to the next
Okay,
hypothetical.
okay.
Ooh,
Next
woo,
then.
woof, woof, woof.
So this one comes from Reddit. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Foon, TFBD. The hypothetical is a man offers you $150,000 for your soul. He cannot prove your soul exists, nor that he has a way to take it. Nor is there any way for you to see if it was actually removed. But he insists he can, and you would be paid immediately after. Do you do it?
Would he do anything to me, or is it just like that's it? Just
It would
happens?
only
It's
mean
to
like
take your soul.
eternal damnation. I don't know.
Yeah, but what if he's like, what is? Can you prove it?
It
Nothing
says here,
changes.
it says here you cannot prove your soul exists.
Yeah, you can't prove your soul exists. So it's like,
See, but that just goes down to like
But
what
if
you
your soul-
believe religiously.
yeah, well, what? It's like if you're an atheist, you just be like, I'll take that. I'll take
Because
Stop
I mean
licking me.
they talk about like the Hollywood elite selling their souls to become like super famous, but like I don't know. I don't know if I'd be
Would you ask this
comfortable.
man any questions?
that. Is he like?
I mean, if there's no way to prove that my soul
Okay,
exists,
what if
then
this
it's not.
man's like,
Is he like
he's not
the
just an
G-Man?
ordinary man. You're like, you're walking down an alley.
is he like the
and he's
G-Man from like Half-Life?
The what?
The G-Man?
Oh, that's fucking scary. That's some scary
So
shit.
then he's like an old hunched man in an alleyway, and he does
Does he
this
have-
with his fingers.
does he have hooves for feet?
Hooves?
Is he in a suit
like
or like
Xavier.
he's like a homeless guy that's like?
Almost, let's say he's like almost like homeless. Like he's like small little hunched man.
Because like if he's homeless and you're
Long
like,
hair that
you're getting
covers his eyes, you can't see his
$150,000, that like makes it extra like
What? Okay, see, but that's
Weird.
like
he
a
talks,
red,
he talks like
Extra weird.
Yo, so he talks like that.
see, but that's like a red flag though, because it's like
Yeah, it's a red
See,
flag.
at least if he was a rich person, he could just be doing it to like fuck with like normal people, poor people. You know?
yeah, because if a poor man has $150,000,
That's weird,
That's
right?
the devil. That's
Yeah,
literally
see, that's
Satan.
the devil,
like,
yeah. So I mean, if it was a guy that looked rich, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? You could just be like social experiment. I'm fucking
okay,
with poor
let's say I
people.
can't prove that souls are real, right? Can I
Uh-huh.
ask them if like hell is real?
He tells you hell is real,
Okay.
Okay, then,
but
yeah.
are you gonna take his word for it?
I mean, 150,000 is not enough for my soul. I don't think.
That's a lot of money.
I mean,
Not really. That's
Nah.
like probably a single house.
maybe a house, maybe. A
Okay,
car.
I'll say this right now. You'll be $150,000.
Oh yeah, that's
richer.
less than a house. What the fuck?
less than
That's
a
not
house.
worth it.
You'd be richer. You'd
maybe
be
a house in
$150,000
Ohio.
richer than you would be if you didn't take it. His offer.
I'd ask if any of the other sharks wanted my soul instead, because bitch.
I'd be like, you get up in the millions, billions.
Okay, I'll add to the question. So I'll get your answer. So, are you doing yes or no?
Is it eternal?
Okay, I
damnation?
have an
That's crazy.
extension.
No, that's
I want you to be as
Okay.
realistic as possible. Like this is happening.
Okay, this is happening. All right. Barbara walks out from the shadows.
Barbara. What are you talking about, Barbara?
From Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And she's like, "I'll take."
I'm out.
I'll give you a 10% equity for your soul if you
If you become a successful singer, I get 30% of your yearly income or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, but let me ask. Are you gonna do it?
no.
No,
Okay,
I won't take that one.
You're not doing it? Okay,
No.
so let's say like you don't do it. Like I'm sorry, I have to pass. So you start walking by, and then like you see the person behind you is like this woman, and the same man offers the woman the thing, and then she takes it, and then he gives her the briefcase full of cash, right?
Okay.
And she's like, yay, and then she like walks across the street like in the crosswalk, and she gets hit by a car.
Then do we just go pick it up? I'm like, yoink.
Oh, fuck.
What would you think?
What?
Oh, is that actually part of the thing?
No, it's not part of the thing. I'm just adding to it.
Oh, no, I'd be like, well, I'm glad I didn't take that deal.
Yeah.
Would you like?
Also,
would you
I'm ju-
relate
I-
the two incidents?
Also, I'm just assuming that the girl behind me was a crackhead, because ain't no normal person gonna take 150K for their soul.
I'm sure more people.
You're
would
telling
than
me
they
your
would.
soul is
I
worth
think just
150K.
Yeah, like
Your
homeless
soul is
people
worth
would.
than
No, I'm at like.
less
Soul
than a
is
house.
Do souls exist? That's like the heat of the
Even
the
okay,
beginning of the
even in
question.
the event that they did exist, I wouldn't fucking risk that. Unless hell is like, I don't know, pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool.
Even then, like, if I'm gonna die off like that, fuck no, I'm still not taking that. See, but that's where they caught you, though. They didn't say when they'd take your soul.
You just get a bunch of homeless people going to take it all in a line. They all die. You go collect like millions.
Okay, I'm gonna add something to it. Let's say you agreed to it, right? And then so the man's like, remember, he's a small like old man, so he's like, okay, and then he gives you the briefcase first, and he's like, oh, let me just get your he's like preparing to get your soul, but you already have the briefcase. Do you run off with it?
Do I run off with the briefcase?
Or do you let him do his little like taking your soul thing?
I feel like if he could take my soul, he'd find me anyway.
So my thing with the whole soul collection thing is something that I've been like, playing around with because of the novel I'm writing. Souls are worthless in the grand scheme of things. If a demon really wanted your soul, they already can take it. They don't need a contract to just steal it, because they're gonna think about it. If it's actually like in this scenario where it's a thing that happens, they can just do it regardless. Like, what's stopping them through a contract? You know?
It could be like a law.
Because demons require consent.
Not really.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
No.
They do.
How do we know?
That's just their rule. That's their law.
Wait, is
You
that
are
that
a
a rule
human
in the
being.
Bible?
What?
Is that a rule in the Bible?
Yes, it is.
The Bible?
Why do you think that the whole thing is like you have to be good? You have to choose to be good. It's human choice of free will. We were given free will for a reason. You can't just give up your vessel just because. You have to, or you can't have your vessel taken from you unless you welcome something in.
But the old man.
So I'm
offered you
welcoming
money to
in
take
being
your soul.
smushed like a pancake by a semi truck.
Well, I mean, they tricked you. Not
How? I was driving.
That's like when you agree to like terms and conditions, like that one fucking South Park
Like
episode.
they summon the truck and kill you. They summon
You
God's
agreed to
drunkest
it.
driver.
You agreed to the terms and conditions without even reading the contract.
They summon.
Gonna hop into the next one.
Okay.
This one's also from Reddit. This one's by
Reddit.
T-Bone Steak. The question is,
Fucking
could
Reddit.
you KO a silverback gorilla if you had a wooden bat, right?
No.
And you get one free swing.
No.
No.
I am not risking
Okay,
that.
let's just say that you had to. What are you doing? Where's your free swing going?
I have to KO.
to the balls, I guess. At least
What if
like
it's a female?
I'm done, I guess.
A wooden bat?
So
I know that's the thing. Wouldn't an aluminum bat hit harder?
Nah, I think
No,
Actually, no,
I
it
think
just
wood,
depends on
aluminum
your
would
technique.
fucking bend, bro.
I think wood does, right?
Wood is
Like,
meant to be strong.
You've seen
though.
that video of that girl taking like that metal bat to the face like 5 times.
Oh my god!
When
Do
I
you guys
just
remember
visualized
Shovel
that.
Girl?
She gets like smacked in the face like 5 times. She's like, if a gorilla can't take that, it's got a weak chin.
It probably had to be somewhere in the face.
I would have to aim.
Okay,
like,
let's change it.
I'm assuming
It's a metal
wait,
bat now.
I
metal
don't
bat be
care
better?
what bat it is. I am hitting the same place. And
What
that's-
weapon would you want?
I have to a fucking sledgehammer.
Flamethrower, I guess.
Just a gun,
Something,
Flamethrower a gorilla.
an AK.
yeah, something to keep it away from you, like tase, something like electrical.
Bro, I need distance.
Bro,
Maybe
you
a
need-
sword.
You need those like medical grade
Good
tranquilizers.
prods. Like tranquilizer. I can like that. You know why they don't use tranquilizers on like fucking Harambe?
Why?
Because he could have killed the kid like as he's like passing out.
Yeah,
That's why they don't use them. So like you tranquilize him, he still fucking comes at you.
that changed everything.
What if you had a
rapes you.
taser?
That doesn't
Tasering.
stop
I
it,
think it'd have to be
bro.
like a high, like a really powerful caliper.
It'd have
or
to be like
something.
a fucking like stun baton. meant for
strong,
that shit.
strong,
baton?
like the stun batons from like Half
It's a
Life.
bull
Yeah.
prod.
No,
Yeah,
you-
like something like that.
no, but I still think like a bull prod wouldn't be strong enough.
I don't know.
I
Those
think
gorillas scare the
It's
fuck
like
out
a
of
car
me.
battery strapped to a bull prod, and then like
You'd have to aim really precisely
Okay,
at like
let's
the
say
temple.
I'll add this. I'll add this to the question. Let's say you had a teammate.
A
You
teammate?
both have wooden bats.
this. I still think you just die at that
Fucking
point.
Shaun of the Dead, that motherfucker.
No, I
Start
still think you're
throwing shit at
fucked.
it.
I think you're fucked. Like so, like I was saying, like full grown adult male silverback gorilla. Just
Yeah, I don't think there's any scenario where you're walking out of there.
you're fucked. Like
You would
This
need
might
the
be
demon
kinda
from the
screwed up,
previous one to
but
like
would
give you
you-
the strength to knock it out.
What would you choose to go up against? The gorilla with the wooden bat, or baby gorilla with your fist?
I'd rather go after the baby gorilla. than the
Baby
fist.
gorilla.
baby, because
Gonna beat a baby gorilla with
Yeah,
your
I'll
fist.
do
Yeah,
that. Baby gorilla any day.
because the big gorilla is just gonna beat me with its fists. Like
The
it's,
only person-
it's either do you want to fuck up an animal or die.
The only person that I could ever see beating a gorilla with their bare fist and a full adult is Mike Tyson.
Didn't he like ask to do like he asked to
Yeah,
get
but they're
inside
like, we're not doing that.
he has to get inside a zoo. I think it was a silverback gorilla enclosure. After one of them was bullying the other one, he's like, "I'll knock him out." Do you believe that? Do you think? I don't think even Mike Tyson could do that.
I feel like as the gorilla, I'd be scared of Mike Tyson.
Do you know like that the video Shaq where he's like, you know, whenever I go to zoos, the gorilla's always like point at him or look at him.
Bro.
Is it pointing or is it like they look at him like they just stare at him like he's like the saying like why you out there?
Bro,
Am I glad
that's
he's
so
frozen
If I
bad.
had a
there
genie,
that
I'd
way
like,
out
pull
here.
that shit up. Take a look. Take
No,
a
no,
take a
I'll
look.
look later. I'll look later. What's your next one?
I have to think of some, but I thought of one right now. I thought of
Okay.
one right now. So, if you were given this one opportunity, and once like it's done, you're never gonna get this opportunity again. However high you count, like you count to 1, you get $1. How high would you count? And it's just that one opportunity.
Okay, how long is a million seconds?
Let's see.
Serious.
So your
No.
cap would be 1 million.
Maybe. Let's see.
Like,
Do you even think you can even do 1 million?
Six. Hold on.
How long could you physically like count for? Like until you pass out or something?
277 hours.
Well, that's like more than like 10
it's 11 and a
days.
half days.
Like, could you count?
Standing there for 11 and a half days.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could start off strong by going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I guess if you're like you're trying to rush it, like does it
bro,
have to
Eminem
be like,
be millionaire again? Like,
because what happens if you fumble? Like, if you fumble on like a number?
If you fumble, it's done. Like let's say if you fumble, like you don't get anything.
Oh my god!
Like if you mess
yourself.
up on a number.
I try to get to 100K.
like you wait. Once you fumble, you're done, right? But you still get
Yes.
some money.
Okay, I'll add something to it. Let's say for every one, okay, I'll for every one that you count, like you count to 1. Let's say it's worth $5 now, but
Okay,
you have
easy.
someone that's actively trying to mess you up.
I just pace myself.
They can't like touch you, but they just
I'd pay
No,
myself.
it's only 200,000 seconds.
Seconds.
200,000 seconds.
Oh.
You good? You math that right?
Hold on. Wait.
What did you say? It was 270.
277 hours.
Just divide that by 5.
No. What he's saying is when you count second, like every
1
second
second?
is
Yeah,
$5.
It's $5. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I'm saying to
200
get to 1 million, just divide the hours from the 1 second by 5.
It'd be, if I were going off of that, it'd be 2 and like a third day instead of 5.
Yeah. So instead of 11. Instead of 11
Oh, yeah.
No.
days.
Okay. So
Say in 11 days, you're shortening
Bro,
that
this is
like to get to
turning
1
into just
million.
math.
Just to get to no, you understand what I'm saying, all right? To get to 1 million.
yes, 200,000 seconds.
It's not how is
times
it
$5 is $1 million.
Okay, yeah. So you just
That's what
worked
I'm
out.
saying.
Okay, why don't you just divide the original answer by 5?
Why would I divide the original answer by 5? It was decimaled.
What do you mean? But you can still do that.
Yeah, it's decimaled. Why would I decimal?
But you're getting 5 times the
No,
amount.
I'm starting from the beginning. Every second is $5.
Okay.
So 200,000 seconds is for 5 times $5 is $1 million right there.
Yeah.
okay. I'll add one more thing to it. Let's say you're allowed to take a break once, and you can go back at any point you want in your life. What number would you like take a break at?
I don't know.
3,000.
50,000 maybe?
You just,
that
you just,
way you're halfway there.
I think I'll just see how far I get. Yeah.
How would you prepare yourself for it? Like get a glass of water. Actually,
Well, you wouldn't be able to stop to drink that water at all.
Never mind.
It's 55 hours to get to 200,000 seconds.
Which is
Like
2 point how many days?
2.5 days.
What was the answer?
I don't fucking remember.
Like 2.7.
Oh yeah, 2.4.
2. Yeah, exactly. We had the same answer anyway. I told you.
No, it's actually 2.3. Anyways,
I would like to hear a hypothetical from Kyra.
oh, you want to hear a hypothetical from me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got this one from a news article I saw.
Perfect.
Okay. You're a student in a class with a really, really good physics teacher, right? She's really nice. She's always friendly, super helpful. And she guarantees like an A in the most difficult class, right? And you're really cool with her. She's like the best teacher on earth, right? But you find out that she has an OnlyFans.
Okay.
Do you end up telling anyone or do you keep it to yourself?
Do I have any friends in the class?
Keep in mind.
What-
No,
what-
not just friends, parents, teachers.
Is this
anyone,
like middle
okay?
school? So we're saying
If
middle
she's a good
school.
teacher, why
Or
would
like
I
college.
try to screw up her
You're
career?
not trying to screw it up, but like you mention it in just in passing, right? But here's the thing: no matter who you mention it,
Wait.
to, that teacher
So is it a news
No,
article?
no, no. Are we in college or like high school? Like,
doesn't fucking matter.
yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Doesn't
does.
matter.
Because if it's in college, who gives a shit?
High
But
school.
if it's high school,
High school.
yeah, I'll be telling fucking everyone.
But the moment you tell anyone, she gets fired.
I mean, no matter. I don't think I could you hide that in middle school, like 16, 15?
You can,
Could you hide that?
yeah, if you don't go by your real name.
What are
But
you
e-
talking
but
about?
even
What the
then-
fuck are you talking about?
But even, what do you mean?
Could you not like, as in like, could you hide that without telling anyone? Not her, not like as in her.
yeah, you could hide
No,
it.
because you know, like no
Yeah,
matter
you know.
no matter how hard, like
you're the
she's
only
hidden
person
it.
that
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
in that situation.
yeah. So you definitely tell. I know you would. You would definitely tell. But you don't know, but you know you would. You tell your close friends. You tell your close friends, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and then you know they would just tell it. It'd spread instantly.
But you have a choice of not doing so, if you know the consequences. The moment you tell her, she is automatically fired from her job.
Okay, but
Like-
at that age, would you really like grasp it?
Doesn't matter. You have the choice. You're making the choice here.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fuck it. Like,
Morally,
am I going off like how me right now?
teachers don't get paid a lot in the United States. I'm just letting you know right now.
If I'm saying like off my like me right now, because like right now I don't give a shit. Like I don't mind. But like if I was in middle school, I'd be telling friends. So
Okay.
You want to add something to it?
No, I'm just saying.
So is it a news article?
Yeah, it was a news article.
Was she high school or?
She was a high school physics teacher, and she had an OnlyFans. She resigned herself because students found it.
Ooh, okay.
wasn't that the one where she like do it in a classroom? No.
No, she wasn't doing
Doing
it
it
in
in
the
the
classroom.
classroom?
She wasn't
But
doing
you
it in the
don't-
classroom.
Making
Did-
videos?
did you
No,
not see that
she's from
one?
Scotland. She was from Scotland. No.
Do you not see that one? The
How
one
does
in
it-
the classroom.
Huh?
How does her being Scottish stop like, oh, she was doing it in the classroom?
Because I feel like
That's
a
an American
Scottish-
thing.
Yeah. Like.
Do you know that teacher that got the implants? She was never fired.
Yeah. Okay. So
Apparently that was a big like.
She jumped out of a plane
Yeah,
recently
I saw that.
with the implants on.
without an air,
That was her airbag.
she fucking bounced. Okay, so are you telling or not?
I'm gonna get one more. Does anyone have any before we do?
Are you telling or not?
Am I telling my answer?
Yeah.
To
You
him.
said she's high school.
She's high school, yeah.
If I find out, I just keep my lips shut. I'm not gonna say anything to anyone. I think if someone else finds out and they like, did anyone else know? I'd be like, I knew.
You didn't?
No, if someone else found out, then maybe I'd say something.
See, but I feel like that's weird. I don't know. I wouldn't go
What if someone in her class was watching?
Yeah, but yeah, like it's the whole thing of like if you're
At
on
least now they're paying
Pornhub.
attention.
they,
No.
they shouldn't be on those websites to begin with.
Yeah, you can say
Okay,
that.
but
if
that's
you-
okay. Well, I'll get into that later. But anyways, yeah. So you're telling,
No, he said he's
or
not.
you're not?
I don't
telling.
think I'm gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm
no.
not gonna say anything.
Would you say anything?
No, I wouldn't say anything. However, I do know stories like that, and it's gonna be found out inevitably,
Yeah. if they
whether
don't-
it's by the students
if
or
they
by
don't
the
use
teachers.
their fucking names.
No, even without
it's
it.
not that
No,
hard.
but I think they have to because of like tax reasons, you know, on the accounts.
Yeah, you can go by anything, but you're obviously like where the money's going is not.
No, but I mean, like,
Just don't get don't get seen. Like that's all. Don't get
See,
seen.
but
Don't share your shit.
We know that kids
Don't
these
don't
days
have
are
any
smart.
social media. The first thing you fucking say is I don't have any social
yeah,
media.
but they can still find your
Hey.
OnlyFans account.
They're not gonna
Even
okay.
like reverse image search.
You guys haven't found my OnlyFans account, and it's been up for like decades.
Oh yes, we have.
No, you haven't.
You do not have an OnlyFans
I
account.
can guarantee that you haven't.
You don't have one.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
It's like if you had one, like I'll just my answer to that is I haven't been looking. Okay, I will now.
Wait, how come I haven't been in any videos?
Also, would you be flattered if your student? Because that means your students would find you attractive enough to be like, oh, let me just fucking enter the name on OnlyFans.
Thing is, like, your
Actually, they're high school, so never
like,
mind.
the thing is, like, once they see you like that, like fully naked, like, there's no going back from
I've
that.
seen my
There's no going back,
I've seen my coworker fully naked. Like I don't,
bruh.
and that's because
And they haven't seen you naked.
No, they have not. Obviously,
Yeah, it's like
not.
a power
no,
thing,
it's because
right?
they.
If you see someone naked, it's like, and they're vulnerable.
Yeah, I picture everyone in their underwear.
Like,
Oh
your
no,
high school
he's
students.
hot.
your high school students have all seen you naked, and you're supposed to tell them what to do. They're
See,
like-
that's why I don't know
and
why
they're
my
just like,
coworker's risking it.
"Yo,
Because
tits
it's very,
saggy, yo,
it's
tits
very easy
saggy."
to find their fucking OnlyFans.
It's like we've seen the content your pussy's. You know.
Anyways, like like it's weird. It's weird because after I saw it and I was like, oh,
How'd you find it? Their OnlyFans,
it's because it's the same name as their art account on Instagram.
bro.
So when I stumbled upon it, I knew she had one, but I was like, oh,
So you say you bought it?
it's no, I didn't buy it. No, it's a Twitter.
Oh,
It's a Twitter account.
Oh, something like it was an OnlyFans account.
No, but it
she
does
still-
lead
she-
to it.
She's yeah.
Oh, so it's
So,
like promo
yeah.
content.
She was telling me how petty.
Weren't
she
they
was
doing
being.
a ban on like that kind of content on OnlyFans?
Yeah, she was telling me she was getting petty with her ex because she gave her ex like a free like subscription to like her account so she could watch everything, and then she's like, "Yeah, I took that shit away." After they broke up, I was
His
like,
heart-
"Bro."
Well, if you just see them in your subscriptions list, like the next day immediately, like they just went paid for it anyway.
All right. Does anyone have any they'd like to ask?
I have
If
another
not, I'll
one.
move on to the
I
last
have
one.
one. if
You
you
have
want
one?
to-
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's about the use of those like robot dogs that can like
Oh.
now use lethal force, like if necessary.
Okay, well, what's the hypothetical?
Like, what do you do if you just saw like one randomly just kill someone on the street? Like you just killed someone in front of you. Like no one else saw it. It was just you.
What does this person look like?
And what is the okay? hold on.
What's the context?
Okay,
Hold up.
let's just say it did like the sin. It did the full sin. It killed a minority. Doesn't have to be. It could be any. Could be any.
Is it a gay minority?
Okay, that's too far. That'd be like immediate action the next day. Let's just say no. Let's say straight, cis. You know they can't. You know they can get cancelled if they need to.
Okay, what does the dog do after?
It like just goes on like nothing happened. So you
Does
just
it-
see it.
does
You
it-
witness it. There's no one around. How do you get
Wait, so-
everyone to believe that you like?
It's a robot dog
Yes.
that bites people.
No,
No,
it
it-
shoots people.
Like,
it has a
shoots
gun.
people.
Yes.
No. So like what they've allowed them to do is like they can use lethal force if necessary. But like
Oh, so
like
that-
imagine just one day like it
That
just
shit
kills
can-
someone randomly.
Is the dog like?
does that mean
anthros?
though it just fucking?
Yes.
No, it's like you know those Boston Dynamic dogs, like the robot ones.
Oh.
It's like those, but like a
Bro,
Where's
I
the
just-
gun?
I
Where's the
just-
gun
with like
coming
a
from?
a
I
turret.
just imagine-
I thought it was a gun, but no.
That'd be like-
Does that mean that shit's like beating you to death? Like
Like,
it's
I think not-
hydraulics?
I feel like if one of his guns disabled and all it has is like its limbs and it just starts like spinning them.
That's even more terrifying.
Like, what if that's the only way
fuck?
it like can destroy the threat? Like the threatened things that's there.
Just start
What would
battering
you
you
guys
to
do if you
death?
saw that, like just the robot dog, and it like you see like this like thief like snatches woman's purse and he starts running down the street, and then the lady's cries like, "Oh, my purse!" And then the robot dog is like it's like rolling with wheels.
It's like a droid deco just down the street.
Then it
droideka?
stops, and then like its back opens up, and like this giant like missile thing comes out.
Bro,
He's going
you
too
ain't
far.
getting that purse back.
And like
Oh my, this
The
bitch
piece
is so
gone.
big and heavy. Hold
then
it
it
right
It
there,
shoots the
bro.
missiles like they're heat-seeking missiles.
Turns out the purse was holding her toy poodle.
what do you do? How do you make everyone believe that? Like What is like lethal force?
That-
What is the if necessary? Like
That'd be as bad as like seeing a regular dog walking down the street and then it just pulls out a fucking magnum just off someone.
yeah, would that
And
be
then
worse than
continues
like
walking
the
on.
dog just mauling like a child to death?
That's more believable though.
Yeah, I know. Well, is that at the same level though? You just see a dog like you like there's just like this kid hanging out outside a store, dog
I
killer.
think I'd be
mauls
more.
it.
I think I'd be more.
No one else is around.
I think I'd be more amazed at a robot killing a human being rather than like.
Bro, they literally programmed something in to avoid the Asimov law. They're not supposed to bring harm to humans. They literally
but
fucking put a if-then statement.
Isn't
at
the
end of it.
Asimov law just like
The 3 laws of
it's just
robotics?
yeah, it's just like a. It's not like it's just science fiction rules.
I know, but still, those rules
Okay.
exist for a reason.
But that'd be spooky.
I guess I just walk on.
You walk on.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do if no.
what
one's
if there's
gonna-
what if there's a robot dog uprising and they're here to beat us all to death? You know.
Well, then I
That's
guess it's
kind
too
of
late.
That's kind of what people are already dealing with in New York because they're just like constantly patrolling people.
The
So-
dogs, they're killing people already.
No, patrolling. They're just like
the dogs, they're
Yeah.
already patrolling.
yes.
Oh, let me see this on Twitter.
So this was years ago.
No,
that I
no, no,
remember it
like
being
the-
a major thing.
When,
Years
where's the news
ago.
article? Let me-
Yeah,
let's-
they've already introduced.
let's read the
them.
article as it actually says the dogs.
You want to move on to your next one?
But real quick with the dog things, because of that I learned that they have a fail safe on the bottom, but it's kind of dangerous to do.
The fail safe, like you have to push the button.
Kinda, you have to turn them over, which is already
Self-destruct.
a hard thing because they're the Boston Dynamic dogs, so they literally can't be tipped over no matter what. And two, after that, you have to yank out the battery, like the battery switch, in order to deactivate it.
That's terrifying.
But the thing is that it has the robotic legs going like full, trying to kick itself back up, while you're
Okay.
trying to yank out this like hard battery. All the while, it's giving out an alarm to the police department that hey, someone's trying to fuck with me. Come here.
Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the
Wait,
last one.
I want to finish it off with the story. It's San Francisco.
Oh, is it San Fran? I thought it was New York.
San
Of
Francisco.
course.
They're not
it's
doing
San
a very good
Francisco.
job then.
Also, it's not like AI dogs. It's like police
Do
controlling
they look like
dogs.
dogs? Well, was why are we calling them
Yeah,
dogs?
they're droid dogs essentially.
in extreme circumstances. What does that mean?
I guess if you're having an active shootout.
Okay, but like, is this one of those things where like, is where just like minorities are gonna get targeted more again?
Bro,
But now with like robot dogs.
that's literally. I'm hoping. Well, I mean, it's literally a giant camera, is it not?
Yes, that's
When are we
what-
gonna start seeing
So
these?
that like instead of like broadcasting police chases,
When can
we
I
do
start buying
broadcasts
one
of
for
the
my
dog
house?
POV?
Yeah, and it's just,
killing people.
and you just have like one specific dog run by one specific man targeting just minorities.
It's like public beheadings. You
Can I
just,
get one
like,
at home?
See, but the thing is with the dog cams, that footage isn't backed up.
No, it's live stream. Live stream it. Pay monthly subscription to the death dog.
Death dogs. That's
That's a Twitter handle.
no okay. Well, even then, like if you the moment you create something called death dogs, I'm out. Like defund.
It's the new best score.
Like they
No, that's-
they send them out. The police like
No,
sending
what I
these
mean that's
robots
like
out, and they're
that's like
fetch me their
that's like
soul.
that's that's like having fucking a science group called Death's Head or something. Like it sounds Nazi-esque.
Oh.
Death dogs.
Anyways,
Death doggos for the Reddit.
So this will be the last one for the night. So the question is, everyone in the world has access to one bank account. Here are the rules. And these rules apply to everyone. You can only put in and take out money. If there's no money in, you can't take money. And you can take in and put as much as you want. And take as much as you want, sorry. What do you...
wait. Okay. Okay, you have to put in money to like use it.
Yeah, like, no. We all have access to it. You just have access to it.
So what was the rules again?
I'm reading these rules. They're kind of shit. This is from Reddit from Afraid Instruction 85.
I kind of understand
Wait,
what he's
no.
trying
I
to
want to
say.
hear the rules again though.
I'm gonna read the rules as they wrote them. 1, these rules apply to everyone. 2,
Okay.
you can only put in and take out money. 3,
You can only put what?
you can only put in and take out money. That's how he wrote it.
So you can't
So
wire
you can,
it to a
so, no,
separate
all you
account.
can do is put money in and take money out. That's all.
Oh,
it's
like at an ATM.
like an actual bank.
And 3, if there's no money in, you can't take money.
So if you have no money, you can't take anything out like a real bank.
This just sounds like a regular bank account. I don't,
But it's tethered to everyone in the world, so we
no,
all
you
have
said
one.
if there's no money in.
Okay, and here's the last
So
one.
like, so in that, like, in theoretically, if everyone in the world like bled out the entire bank account, no one else can have access to it until someone puts in something.
Okay, and what was the last one?
Last one, you can take in and put as much money as you want. So you can take in as much as you want, take out as much as you want
You mean
at any
put-
time.
Put in together.
I'd say like a real bank, but they don't actually let you do that. Even if you have like millions in your bank, you can't
It'll
just
be
take
like-
that amount much out.
It'll be like.
Do you think the
we're
bank
gonna-
would always just be
We're
at
gonna put a
zero?
14-day hold on that one. What?
Do you think it'll always just be at 0?
Yeah, because people are greedy as hell.
Yeah.
There's literally that's why that cannot exist.
Mom said it's my turn with the ATM.
No, literally, like,
It'd be a 0.
what if it's empty and then someone's like, "Oh, I'll just put in $5." Just go. Just go.
And
it's gone.
Okay.
I
So
think that was it. We done a lot for today.
what was
What was the thing we even asking?
Yeah, what was the
Yeah,
hypothetical?
we didn't even say
It's just
anything
everyone in
on
the
it.
world has access to a
What
bank
is the
account.
what is
It's
is that
just-
it?
it's
Is
That's
that
it.
It's
Oh.
just asking me what I'm
I was
doing.
like scrolling trying to look for some. I'm gonna come more prepared for next episode.
Okay.
To everyone listening,
All right.
Do we have to give credit for these or just like?
I'm giving
They're
credit in the
literally
name.
Yeah, just give credit. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. All right.
All right, thank you everyone for listening. This was episode 1, and we'll see you next time.
with no intro.
Bye bye.
No intro. Bye bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.